campsite, y'all. Welcome back to Iowa Camp Climb Hike. I have to be super quiet because there's 2 DNR officers on a boat. Yeah, I just heard them. My GoPro battery died, but I'm gonna see if we can get a recording of them. Okay, so I am at the spot I'm gonna be at tonight. I am hiding a bit over here. They're in a boat, so they can easily come up here, but I don't want them to do that, so I'm gonna be quiet. And I'm just gonna hang tight, so I'm gonna take my backpack off right now. Just gonna work on kind of relaxing and getting comfortable, getting ready, started for the night while keeping a low profile out here. Last thing I want to do is be super loud right now. They're still over there, so I'm gonna be very quiet. They've been there for about 20-30 minutes now, so in the meantime I have been working. So we're not gonna have much of a fire tonight. There they go. There they go. Beautiful spot. Look at that sandbar. Oh my gosh, that sandbar. Turns out they were on that sandbar this whole time. Who would have guessed? Kind of scary though. We will have the tent up here. Should be able to. I don't really want it down there. I think you guys are gonna like this one. It's a good old bushcrafter Rooney, quote unquote. Staked out with rocks. I think it's gonna be good weather tonight, so it shouldn't matter as long as the weather holds up. So looking forward to it. Fingers crossed I might have to put up the tarp. Other than that, we almost have the shelter already set up. All right, welcome back, folks. As you can see in the background, we have our tent set up. Looks staked out, good to go. I did put the rain cover on because there is a 60% chance of rain for 3 hours coming up here. So I wanted to stay ready. Didn't want to ruin all my stuff. Tent is good to go. For the rest of the evening, we are planning to evade those officers on the boat. It appears they did not see me, so that's good. And we're gonna keep an eye out. I'm not sure the exact time. It's late in the afternoon. It's hot. A lot of smoke in the air. Bad air quality right now. Quite a bit of smoke in the air. In fact, I haven't even seen much like it. It is throwing off the entire color of the sky like I know it. So it's actually kind of interesting in that regard too. Right now I'm just taking it easy. I'm gonna chill for a bit. Also, shout out to Sea Dog. Woof woof, brother. I appreciate the chair. I'm using it right now. And it is very, very, very nice to be able to sit down. I tell you what, that is a guilty pleasure I am partaking in right now. So again, I appreciate it, and I'll catch y'all in a little bit here as I relax, take it easy, and finish getting set up. All right, folks, for dinner tonight, we are going to have some bacon chicken carbonara. Made it last night. I'm experimenting with some camp meals. So originally the plan was to dehydrate this and make it into a hydratable meal, but it was a little bit spicy and I kind of want to perfect it because I'm going to make a big batch of it for dehydrated meals, and it's actually turned out to be very effective. This is going to be a very effective way to easily be able to bring a lot of high carbs, high protein out into the backcountry. All you gotta do is boil some water, add it, stir it up, 5-10 minutes, it's done. This is going to be very fun to make. Don't have it dehydrating, that's gonna be another batch, but I'm gonna heat this up and dig in. So let's get started on that. I don't know what that was all about. You've seen that, but I did get it on, so I'm gonna light it now and let's see if it works. Houston, we have fire. All right, that works. So we're gonna get cooking. That does not take long to start heating up. I tell you what, folks, nothing better than eating this on the Des Moines River in this beautiful camping location. Just a beautiful spot. This is one of my top favorites ever, of all time. There's so much room to enjoy and relax. Plenty of rocks, plenty of concrete to have a fire on. It's just perfect. Beautiful location by this river. Nothing beats this right now. It is beautiful. Great view too. Ooh, I am exhausted. It is just so beautiful sitting here, and it's actually cooling down a little bit, so it feels kind of decent out here at this point. It's gonna keep getting colder. It's getting about 65 tonight, so perfect sleeping temperatures. Can't complain about that. All I got is this thin sleeping bag liner. Same setup as last time, other than my tent, because my hammock is completely destroyed. Still don't have another one. Hey, Sea Dog, if you're watching, maybe that old hammock, huh? Anyways, just chilling by this river. Oh no, I see the DNR people. I don't think my tent can be visible from this water though. Here's my tent right there. And I can have time to take it down if they come up here. Best I can do is kind of like get low. My camera's still up there taking a time lapse, so. They were at this sandbar earlier. And now I just heard them coming from, they're gonna be coming from around that bend. So I still have time to grab my camera if I want. In fact, I'm definitely going to. Might have been a false alarm. They're still hanging out around that bend. Voices travel really, really far on the water, so I can hear what they're saying, but I can't make everything out. Which means I gotta talk quiet too. First they came from this direction. Went down there. And then they came back about 2 hours later the same direction. Or the opposite. Went around the bend, haven't heard them, and now 2 hours later I hear them again over there. This is a really cool rock. As 8 p.m. approaches, there is a cool breeze forming on this river. You hear a bunch of largemouth bass flopping around out there. Thought I heard people coming too, but it's just so hard. The way these sounds travel on the water, they kind of mess with your mind a little bit. I think it's time to start our fire soon. What do you guys think? 8 o'clock, that should be about a good time to start a fire. Time is about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and things are winding down a bit. Campfire is going well. You can't see from the overlook over there. So we're fairly hidden. Tents hidden, fires hidden. Feel pretty safe as long as no kayakers come by. Temperature is very nice. It's in the 70s now, so temperature's dropping. There's not a whole ton of bugs out here. We're having a pretty good time. Gonna be plans for the night are just to relax around the fire and just listen to the birds, really, and just listen to the water. We're just taking it easy. Finally feeling pretty good injury-wise, so I'm not dealing with too many injuries anymore, which is always something to be thankful for. So I'm thankful for this fire and good weather and minus the air quality. And I'll catch you guys in a bit. I can hear just everything on this water for some reason. I think I can hear people even from miles away. I can perfectly hear the songs people are playing from their motorcycles and cars when they go over this bridge with their windows down. It's kind of weird. It is kind of weird. Sound travels so far in the water. There's also a lot of gunshots. But sounds travel so far in the water. Does anybody know why? It just seems so odd. Birds on the water. On the last of my firewood right now as we speak, so we probably only have about 10-30 minutes of fire left, I would imagine. Not entirely sure, but we don't have too much fire time left. Totally beautiful, just beautiful campsite. Been perfect weather as well, so just about as good as we could hope for right now. Hopefully we'll get some kind of severe weather. Do a little bit of severe weather stealth camp. That sounds kind of fun, doesn't it? It looks like with all the haze, there's not going to be much for views tonight, so I'm not expecting an amazing night lapse. I was hoping to get a really cool star lapse, but we're going to have to do some traveling to get one of those, so hopefully we'll have a cool one regardless. But this is an amazing campsite. I'm super happy with it. It's absolutely beautiful. We are on the last of the wood, so we don't have very much time left with it. I'm probably going to be going back in the tent within about, I don't know, 30 minutes. We're going to start getting packed up and get ready for sleep. You can't see me, but I'm laying in the tent going to sleep. I'm heading out. Peace, y'all. By the way, for some reason, as I was talking about on these rivers, these sounds just travel. I just heard somebody's entire patriotic party or something. I doubt the camera can pick that up, but I can still hear it right now. Somebody sounding like firework patriot party or something. Oh, it's a little hot in here, by the way. Tent conditions, hot, humid. It's over the 70s in the tent, but it is cooling down. Outside temperatures are dropping, so that's helping. I'm cooling down a little bit. The first 10 minutes in the tent was extremely hot. Morning, guys. Time is about 6:45. I had an amazing sleep last night. I slept from about 6:30 to 10:30, and it was just pretty good sleep. Once the temperatures dropped, it got really beautiful out. So we're going to take a step outside and see if we have any river fog this morning. Pretty beautiful out on the river right now, but for me, I would like to get some coffee. So let's go ahead, let's boil some water, get some coffee going, get some breakfast going. I do have a bit of a breakfast surprise, so let's see how that turns out. "7 a.m. coffee, folks. Cheers." That's pretty awesome. That's hitting the spot right here on this river. Absolutely beautiful morning. The sun's coming up right behind the camera here, and
is so smoky out here from the Canada wildfires that I can actually stare directly into the sun without needing to squint for an extended period of time. Very rare can you do that. In fact, it's so fogged over, smoked over, it looks like the moon. Kind of weird. I just finished up the morning coffee and we are just enjoying ourselves on this river. I'm gonna go make another, and I'm also gonna go start making some oatmeal and some pancakes. Just so beautiful right here. It's very rare to find a camping spot on the Des Moines River with this type of just relaxation abilities. This is a primo. This is like the Shangri-La of camping spots in the Des Moines River. Really doesn't get much better than this. The oatmeal was super easy to make, but now let's make some pancakes. This will be fun. I've never made pancakes while camping before. All I did was add water to this plastic bag. So let's see if this actually works. I'll have to think of something better. Alright, you seen it here first, folks. There's pancakes. This actually isn't bad right here. Kind of hitting the spot. These were a disaster. Not gonna lie about that, but we will get better. Plus I have some syrup to make it all better. I'm gonna dig in, enjoy it, I'll catch y'all in a bit. I already devoured that oatmeal, so let me show you guys how this tastes. I already put the syrup on it. See if it's actually any good. Tastes burnt. Sucks. Yeah, that sucks. No way, no. Time for the second cup of Joe, folks. Second cup of Joe. And then we're probably going to be cleaning up the campsite a little bit. It is very dirty because I had so much room and so easy to keep sight of everything that I didn't really have to stay organized. So kind of a rare treat there. Bit of a messy campsite. All right, folks, we're working our way into the morning. It's about 8 o'clock, so we're ready to break up campsite. We're gonna pack down, pack up, clean up our garbage, get the rocks moved back, and we're gonna head out of here. So let's get started. Let's break down camp. I think I figured out where all the noise was coming from last night. There's this spot, a sandbar, a little bit west of that bridge. And I wasn't sure how there was anybody out there because I looked on the map earlier and I didn't see an obvious way to get to that spot. But I looked closer after I seen them there. Turns out there's this really obscure gravel road that can take you to that spot. It's very odd though, that road. It's like there's no houses on it and it just takes you there. Might have to check that out as a next potential spot. All right, let's head out of here. It's tick season a bit right now in Iowa, and it's pretty bad between mid-June to late July. Right now it's mid-June, or mid-July, excuse me. And this is our path. So it's gonna be one of those where you're kind of constantly battling them. I do have permethrin on my clothes, which helps a lot, but they'll still get on there. They don't like it, but they'll get on there a bit. This is why I was only really worried about people on boats coming up, because I know there's only a couple of people out here crazy enough to do this kind of stuff. Because of the morning dew, the bottom half of me is completely soaked. Like I just jumped into a swimming pool. One of the best things about a backpacking trip, or I should really say solo overnight trip, not technically backpacking, but one of the best things about it is kind of that morning hike. I'm not a morning person. I'm usually never awake in time to hike in the morning, or even if I am awake, I usually can't get out in time. So it's kind of one of those rare times I actually get a hike in the morning before the sun's beating down harder than hell. Only negative side to walking in the morning is if you don't have a maintenance trail, you're gonna get soaked every time. Even though it's a sunny day, it looks cloudy because of all this smoke. This adventure is drawing to a conclusion. We're getting closer to the car, so we're gonna see if we have any friendlies up there waiting for us. We'll have to see, who knows? Maybe there will be, maybe there won't be. There goes a bald eagle. Camera probably can't see it. Moment of truth coming up. That direction is where the bridge was that we were kind of close to, but not super close to. We were somewhere out there. I'm literally 30 feet from my car. I don't see anybody, but I am cresting the hill now. All right, folks, I think we're in the clear. So with that being said, I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me and coming along with me on this camping adventure. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.